Greetings traders, welcome to my trading journal. Today I am going to talk about my covered call positions which I have opened in month of February, and this is where they are right now, right? So if you see, so I have what is covered call. I'm going to talk about what is covered call at length in the later section of this video, so please stay tuned. So what exactly these positions are is like, I have all these call shots in the and the expiry on this all these instruments is February. All the stocks that we have, we don't have any weekly expiry here. For all the stocks we have just monthly expiry. So again, the logic that I use to open a covered call. So for example, I have all these many stocks in my holding. That's the first prerequisite, right? So in order to have a covered call position opened in your trading book, you must know, or you must have a underlying associated with it, right? You cannot really, if at all I don't have Reliance stock, I cannot open a covered call position on Reliance, because then it will become a naked call option, which we know inherently all naked options have unlimited risk, and which are not advisable, right? So though these positions sound like a naked call short positions, but then their hedge is actually the underlying which I hold in the same quantity. For example, Asian Paints, I have 150 stocks of Asian Paints, and I have shorted my average price on Asian Paint is around 2500, and when Asian Paint was trading at 3000 or 3200, that's when I have shorted this position and I got 110 rupees of premium here. And now since we are very close to expiry and Asian Paint is still trading below 3500, I'm going to collect all these 10 points, and this is where I'm getting benefited, right? So first requisite is you need to identify a stock which is fundamentally really good. So for all the stocks that I basically open my covered call position are all Nifty 50 stocks. So even if they go down, I am not going to I'm not going to clear them off. I'm still going to hold them because I'm bullish on it, right? So all these stocks that I have chosen are Nifty 50. Number two, even if they fall down, even if they slide further down from what levels they are in, I'm still going to hold it. And then the third thing is you need to have some margin. For every call short, you would probably need 65 to 1 lakh rupees of margin. And the amount of premium that you are going to collect is around 1.5 to 3% of premium that you are going to collect, right? So it's a very beautiful strategy. So SDFC Bank, so I have invested, I have opened this covered call position, and I'm gaining almost 3.5% in a month, which is a significant amount of return on your investment, right? So, and again, my again rule is I basically go 10% or 15% far from the spot, and that's the strike that I choose to open my covered call position. So I just wanted to give you an update on my covered call position. So I closed this February ICICI Bank position already. I shorted it at 2 rupees, I think, and now it has decayed to 0.1 or 10 paisa. So that's when I have booked my position. Eventually, maybe we have just 2-3 days to for this expiry. So all these contracts are going to end worthless, and my entire position to get benefited. So this is how the covered call position looks like, right? So I have collected 7 rupees on, let's say, 16,000 strike on SDFC Bank, and the break even for this would be 1600. That is the strike at which I am at, and the amount of premium that I am collecting. So my break even is 16,000 1607 points, which is 6.42 percent away from the current spot. It is trading as 1509, and when I opened this position it was trading around 1520 or 1540 if I'm not wrong. So, and the amount of margin required is 1 lakh rupees here. And the amount that I will be getting once it expires worthless is around 3.5% of this 1.1 lakh rupees, right? So this looks like unlimited risk on the upside. You can see it here, max loss is unlimited. But then as I told you earlier, this call short, or this is not a naked position. We already have 550 stocks of SDFC in our holding. So I've taken this 1500 but my average price on SDFC is way less than that one. But then if you see, there is maximum profit is limited and maximum loss is still unlimited. There is no unlimited loss on the upside now, because now if at all it goes beyond your strike price, you are still going to benefit from this particular position or the shareholding that you have. But on the downside, you have unlimited risk here, is because stock can go to any value, right? But then now SDFC is one of the major banks that we have in India, and we are the fundamentally strong bank, and we as an investor I as an investor am very bullish on this bank. So even if it goes below let's say my average price, which is less than 1500 for sure, but then even if it goes below that, I'm still going to be happy, because I'm not going to I'm not going to close this position. I'm still going to be bullish on this position, right? So another advantage of opening the covered call is, now I know that my average price on my holding 550 SDFC stock is, let's say, 1000 rupees as of now. I'm anyways I'm in the profit of 500 rupees on each of these stocks. But now, because I have shorted this 7 rupees call option for Feb, I have been able to take down my average price of my SDFC holding from $1,000 to $993. Similarly, in the month of March, in the month of April, I am going to generate some rental income by shorting these 10% away covered call strike, so that I can generate a monthly income on my holding. So that's the beauty of having this covered call position. They are technically lossless strategy. This is a lossless strategy that you can see on the upside. You have no losses at all. On the negative side, you have a reason, in the sense that you are going to be bullish on it. You have chosen a very fundamentally strong stock, and that too from Nifty 50. So even if it goes down for some period due to pandemic or due to this Ukraine invasion or whatever reason it could be, it is going to bounce back, right? So don't worry about the holding aspect of it. But then at the same time, you have that risk always, right? Even if I have these 550 stocks of 1000 rupees each on an average price, I still have that profit on my paper. I still have not realize that profit. It is just a notional profit that I have. So in order to mitigate that risk, you as a trader should be shorting these covered calls to generate this additional income, and ensure that you are taking down the average cost of your holding by the amount of the premium that you are going to collect in every month. So this is something that I generally do on all stocks that I am holding, and that too in the same quantity. So for example, Asian Paint has 150 quantity of lot. Similarly, SDFC has 550, Tata Consumer has 675, and ICICI Bank is 1375. So in order to initiate, you should have that stock in holding, that much of quantity. You should be staying away at least 10% away from the spot, and you should be collecting all that premium all these days. So that's the strategy which I would like to record to my trading journal. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you really like the content on this channel, do subscribe. Thank you very much.